Okay, I think I'm live and mic is now on. Don't think there's anything else I need to do. I already posted on the Twitters. So, continue. Got full staff team here. Already used our lob points. So let's go right into it. Hello gamers. Hi Anon. What do I wanna? Who do I wanna send where? Let me see here. Hello, it is I, the Watch. Hello, Watch. Let's send Miku to deal with that shit. Let's do justice. Need to remind myself of the files a bit. They added percentages now. So definitely attachment for that. Do I want to train an attachment? Ditto got 35, 51, 62, 38. I'm thinking Ditto. Let's do attachment. And Instinct work does the best. Who do I want to train in Instinct? Let's train Corone. Oh, that went terribly. Yeah, the percentages are from one of the mods I sent you after last stream. Yeah, I figured. Oh. Instinct with Corone. Take care of that meltdown. Oh, y'all can't watch today at a family house, and I'm not out with them. Have fun, Stanley. I hope you have a good time with your family. Oh, hello, Stanley. Oh, bye, Stanley. Miku. Ditto. Corone. Corone. Have Raven deal with the meltdown over there. Oh, workday's complete. I suppose I should just go ahead and end the day then. By the way, Mr. Raven, I forgot. We don't have any new monsters, so we don't need a grind for anything, I guess. Yeah, no real point of grinding on low-length abnos for stats. How do I end? There we go. Proceed to the next day. Yes. Dude, your little angel is gnawing off your colleague's finger. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. What do you think, guys? I kinda want to do this one because it's funny looking. It's a funny looking one. Funny sounding one. So rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. Oh yeah, by the way, Raven, you can click on select multiple employees by clicking them, and you can click somewhere you want them to go. And also, third one. Yeah, do the little angel one. I'm gonna do the little angel one. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who you wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill, and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine, and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Information team, let's go! Should we go on to the information team then? Or I don't even think I have a choice. I'm in charge of the information team and its department. I'll give you a proper greeting later. Are you planning to open up the information department before starting the day? Confirm. Memory repository. Oh. Okay, so we have the control team here, like usual. Now we have this down here. What is this game about? Getting energy from anomalies that are very SCP-like. If you go ahead and click on the enemy like an abno, while an employee is selected, the employee will kill the abno. What? Abusing SCPs for profit. Can I like... Oh yeah. Huh. So I can get more employees now. Clerk benefits, increased success rate for all agents. Continued service benefits. The information team analyzes abnormalities, profiles them, and devises solutions to issues the abnormalities may cause based on the data. They are in charge of collecting, analyzing, and archiving observation data and interview logs provided by the welfare team. The vast library of data is the basis for finding solutions to various problems encountered in the energy harvesting process. They often conduct experiments to determine the consistency and safety of the solution. All of the invaluable information could be gathered thanks to long-term observation and numerous sacrifices made by the team. Not armchair theorizing, as some suspect, is what they ask us to right here. The story is pretty dark, but the gameplay is still pretty chill for now. Spooky story, but chill gameplay. Again, for now. Oh no. And suffering because multiple abnos are breaching. Okay, so I guess I can hire some new employees. Who I want to make. So we got ice cream. Also, Raven, I recommend just having like 3 or 4 people per department at most. Okay. I'll move Miku to the information department and add 1 more employee. Also, Raven, I recommend just having name on after the in which. Okay, let's put them in some gear. I'm aware. Why is there Miku? Why would there not be a Miku? Okay, okay, I guess start the day, begin management. So we got the information department down here now. So what do we do with the information? Oh, we also have a new anomaly. Oh god, it's a puppy. That scares me. A puppy is cute, a puppy is nice, a puppy is always nice. Until you know there has to be something wrong with the puppy. Now you're terrified. What is wrong with the puppy? Why is the puppy an anomaly? What does the puppy do? What did the puppy do? It's a dog. In a world where everyone is depressed. I don't have any documentation on it, do I? This anomaly was created with the ideas provided by Tumblr backer Lee Eun-hee. A super fluffy, ultra cute puppy with white fur like fresh snow. This anomaly is so cute that just taking a short little glance at it will make you feel so much better. It has the eyes of an angel and is the purest thing in the world. Further descriptions of this creature have been omitted for brevity's sake. The rest of the sentences are essentially just saying it's so cute in various ways. Oh, a backer from the failed Kickstarter? Oh. Oh, failed Kickstarter? That sucks. Okay. Let's try instinctive work with Miku. Let's see what it does. Just calm down. What we always do. Okay. It looks like it's going really well. I think we got it first try, guys. Should have done attachment since like attachment gives the dog head pats. Okay, but I feel like giving into its cuteness is the worst idea you could possibly have. Who doesn't want to pet such a good boy? Oh, look at me. My name is Raven, and I won't pat the good boy because I'm evil and I hate animals. Bruh, that's crazy. How could a dog this cute kill every employee here? I don't trust him. I don't trust him. There's something wrong with this dog, and I know it. Yep, I was right about instinctive work. Definitely the best option. Oop. Gotta silence that phone. $55 different pictures. I mean, sometimes we found some weird bones from what looks like a human Bruh. I don't like that. Can we not find human bones? Will the dog know like pets? You can have a treat, right? Yo. It's not okay for it to eat humans. Anyway, 55 different pictures of if you dislike POD, well, that's enough reason to demote you on the spot. I mean, sometimes we found weird bones from what looks like a human skeleton around, but it's just so cute. Bruh. How's that a mess score? Weird. Loves instinct work the most. Please don't do work other than instinct with him, or else counter has a medium probability of lowering. When the work results was bad, the counter decreased. Escaped its voluntary return to its unit after attacking an employee and taking drink from their corpse. What from their corpse? Bones? Their face? What did it take? Oh, so giving the dog head pats is a bad idea. Yes. No head pats for the doggo. Skeleton. Sorry for almost sabotaging you, Raven. I swear I didn't know, bro. I find that hard to believe. Oh, meltdown. Fluffy and soft, it's so sweet it could cure your depression. Yep, only one meltdowning right now. Oh, that went well. We'll need to do one right after. Oh, what was that message? I missed it. Check the thing next to the meltdown meter real quick. This? The counter? Hold on, I need to put them back on instinct to stop it from meltdowning. In the top left part of your screen. Oh, here. And will manifest in the next Quill Top meltdown. Meltdown level 2. I'm not sure what specifically I'm supposed to be looking at. It normally just shows a number when it says dawn. And the number is how many abnos will... Oh yeah, I've noticed that in the past. Yeah, this number, right? You could probably fast forward. Oh yeah. Okay, I should have all the information about him now. This abnormality was created with the ideas of whatever. A super fluffy, ultra cute puppy with white fur like fresh snow. This abnormality is so cute that just taking a short little glance at it will make you feel so much better. It has eyes of an angel and is the purest thing in the world. Further description of the creature have been omitted for brevity's sake. The rest are just saying it's so cute in various ways. All the stuff we've read so far. This little abnormality couldn't be evil at all. The only thing you have to worry about is your heart aching if you look at it too long because it's just so cute. In fact, employees who enter this abnormality's containment unit tend to lose themselves a bit and often need to be forcefully removed from the unit by other employees. Caution needs to be taken as the assisting employees can also become captivated by its cuteness and become lost as well. Attempts to bring the abnormality out of its unit may occur from time to time, but this is not a concern as they are typically prevented by other employees. When too many employees want to work with the abnormality, a lottery will be held to decide who gets the privilege to do so. Our employees tend to show symptoms of mental regression, such as oddly toned speech with a high pitched upon entering its containment unit, but it seems this is only a temporary problem. Many of the employees refer to this abnormality as the goodest boy in the world, PPO Day. I still don't know how to say that name. However, its official designation is simply PPO Day. Please make sure you don't get confused. Every employee who enters its containment unit must upload a video or photo report of the abnormality. This is highly extremely uber important. Ensure that nobody misses this step. A company of this size will always have a rumor or two floating around. I heard that you can hear somebody's bones breaking if you walk the hallways at night. If you try and track down the sound, you'll find a Yeti who's eating one of the employees. However, we don't have an anomaly that looks like a Yeti. I wonder why this is here. This seems unrelated, guys. I mean, who the hell could possibly look like a Yeti eating other employees? I can't understand it. Excerpt of an audio record. John, you should be thankful, dude. You got a lucky chance to get work with the goodest boy in the world, PP Day. Jacob, it's bapping me with its paws. Is this an attack? John, he just wants you to feed him. Don't you know that it's a trend in our company to always carry a packet of dog food to chew? Jacob, well, I don't really like animals. John lets out an irritated mumble. By the way, this little puppy's pretty beefy. Is that how dogs really are? I guess this one played a lot of catch, huh? John, we used to play fetch with him pretty often just to watch how cute he was running after the ball, though we stopped for some reason. Jacob, hey, did you see its face when I fed it? It's super creepy, I swear, John. It's just your imagination, man. You always like our little angel, isn't that right? Who's a good boy? Jacob, geez, does this thing have some kind of power to mentally manipulate people? No idea what you're on about, Jacob. Do you do, little buddy, little cutie pie? Do you? Did you wait for me, PPO day boy? Hey, it's eating something. Aren't we supposed to be the first people in its unit today? My little good boy. It was just you're hungry, huh? Man, he's just so cute. Look how he's nomming on that. What the hell is it shooting on? Shit, I knew it. That's James' finger, man. He went missing during the last patrol shift. Can't you see the nail? I remember him bragging about having a heart painted on his nails. I told you, dude, this thing's no good. John, I can't believe it. Who? The abnormalities, the killer. I get you're shocked, but I told you a bunch of times that there's no way a cute pet could be harmless in this place, man. I'm glad you finally came to your Who? Who would feed him on time? Who wouldn't feed him on time? Jacob. John, poor little guy. Been starving all night. It's so heartbreaking. Jacob. Well, I think we're supposed to suppress it? John, how could you even suggest doing something so heartless to a cute little good boy like this? Just look at his eyes. How could an innocent little animal do anything wrong? Isn't that why you little good little boy? The abnormality shows no reaction. The only sound of a bone being gnawed on its audible. Jacob, dude, your little angel is gnawing on your colleague's finger. John, what are you, a newbie? Don't you know everything cute is forgiven here? I've never heard that, and I seriously don't think it's true. We've got to tranquilize it. And if you won't, then I'll do it myself. Fucking John's about to kill Jacob, I swear. The sound of a tranquilizer shot being fired can be heard. No! The abnormality begins to whimper. The record cuts off after a bit of shouting. Following the evidence I provided in the record, I request that Jacob be immediately demoted for firing such a thing at PPO Day. A terrible, evil animal abuser has no place working in our company. Our goodest boy in the world, PPO Day, has been traumatized by this incident. He'll only eat 5 kilograms of his favorite snack now. To help him cope with the trauma, I suggest we request a new snack for PPO Day. Premium grade salmon rich with vitamin B. I'll be waiting for your reply. Your request has been accepted. P.S. In your next message, please make sure to attach 5 different photos of the goodest boy in the world PPO Day. Thank you in advance. Jesus Christ. Papu Day? such a mystery. How much does it things cost? 25 and 20. Basically just how you've been saying it, but instead of it being PPOD, it's just Papode? 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 There's a head's butt, but you can hit space to pause instead of manually moving your mouse over to the bottom left. That makes sense. Is there anything I do and don't want here? Of the equipment? I mean, no reason not to go for it. Okay. The fuck are those? The Dawn of Amber? Okay, so the protocol is I send these guys into the room and they beat them up. It's been a minute. And this is the first time it's actually happening in a playthrough. Vulnerable, normal, so red fighters would be best. Attack type red, so red fighters. Okay, yeah, order suppression. Oh, it's the other way around. Weird. Oh shit. Shit, I'm losing men. Oh, this is going terribly. Come on. Escape and rewind to memory rest. Yes? Only streaming on YouTube now? Yeah, a while back, Jesus, that went terribly. A while back, the stream was having way too many issues and just kept crashing after only like a few minutes, so I had to stop using the streaming software I was using that seemed to have been the problem, because OBS is working fine. Streamlabs was not working, and Streamlabs is the only reason I was able to multi-stream, so yeah. I have to do all this over again. Memory repo rewinds to a certain day and deletes ego gear that you lost, but keeps the progress you made on Abnos. By the way, you should also buy back the gear you lost. Oh yeah, Miku's naked. Well, not naked, but every day that ends is in either 1 or 6 is a memory repo day, aka a save point. So if you get an Abno you really don't want to work with, you can just memory repo. Now we have Deku and Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus? Fake. Also, again, buy back the gear that you lost. Yeah? You mean, like, when I go in, I go and grind things more and then buy them with the crates? Grandma's blicky. You can left click the abnos when you're in management menu to buy them. Okay, one sec. Ah, okay. Luckily I have just enough to buy that back. Okay, I think we're all geared up. Now let's strengthen some employees. Okay, begin management. Let's try this again. Luckily, we kept all of our information progress. We just have to rebuild the crates for the energy of the day. Should probably have multiple people working on multiple things at once. Yeah. What do you like? You like something else, but I usually do repression on you so that I can grind repression. Like attachment, like instinct. What am I sending here? I'm confused. Is no one going anywhere? Could have sworn I said for Ditto to come here. Send Koro for attachment work. And send Raven for instinct work. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's possible that you made some sacrifices, collect only half the energy, blah 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 blah. Miku, Miku, you can call me Miku. Hit cancel on Grandma. Is there a reason why? Oh, workday's done. Should wait for Raven to be done with that, and go to the next day. Yes. If you send in another guy to work on something, it would have triggered the ordeal again. Oh. Please eat my dreams. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls again. I'm coming to you, you who will be reduced to ash like me. What do you guys think? I don't have an opinion either way. Reduce to ash or eat my dreams. The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. Sequel is funny though. You have proven you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The High Echelon is watching you. I don't know what that means. Our former A is among them. What do you know about A? He is a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you will be able to make your dreams come true. Myself, well, of course, I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also a dynamic person. I imagine there are few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Damn. I like the way you look at me like I'm a gum on your shoe. Look at that glare. Oh my god. Manager, you are the head of the corporation. You are supposed to set an example for others. But that outfit would warrant at least 10 penalty points in our department. Damn, he's making fun of my look. Freaky Raven, oh my god. The manager should be no exception. However, the rules state that a Seraphra is no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yezdad, the Seraph of the Information Team. The Information Team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure that the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on the job at all times. It may be compared to a massive bibliotheca. A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. I'm sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. It seems you are curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way, but it's likely I've been this way even before I joined the company. Bibliotheca means library in Latin, IRC. Hey yo, who this? Yasad, do you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. Nezrak, the rules state that we are not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Serapha manual. Alright, stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Well, I'm heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. Hey yo, he bites? What are you trying to say what are you trying to say with that expression of yours? Is this entertaining to you? Does the nickname make you laugh? Yes. The dog bites. My apologies, I overreacted a bit. The other Seraphrat simply use my name as a joke, but others use it in more serious manner. I know there are many employees who generally despise me. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there is no better way to describe a person in such few words. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, manager? Seems we're in agreement then. I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. And I must send you the next assignment. The information team is always in need of more data on abnormalities. At this point in our research, we need more testing with instinct work. Instinct work directly resolves abnormalities, primal instincts, and drive. Goal complete 4 instinct works. That won't be hard. That won't be hard since the the first one we got is an instinct abnormality. Let's use our lab points to improve our newer coworkers. Your current crew should be enough to keep you going until you unlock the next department. Don't get a new employee right now. I mean, that's what the point was with strengthening my current members. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send Deku to do instinct work with the dog. I'm sure he'll love that. What the fuck? Is that like a cosmic, biblically accurate lamb? The fuck? Let's do some instinct work with Miku. Hopefully that doesn't go terribly. GZ sees lamb. Oh, well, that works out. Because I was already sending Deku. Oh, that went really well! Let's pause it real quick. Raven, will you name an employee after I, the Eden Witch? I don't know, if I run out of ideas, then sure. So the best one, so instinct worked fine, but the best one is attachment, it looks like. So let's do attachment from here on out. doubt. One day, well, guess I don't get to read that. Okay, so what's happening? The fuck is that? The dawn of green? Is there anything else going on? No. Fuck ass Clank, you're about to slime you out. Should I just send everyone at it? All 3 of my info employees? Its attack type is red, and its defense type endures red. It's weak to white, vulnerable to purple, and normal to blue. Send everyone from control in as well. I don't think I can do that. I only have options for info team because it's in the info section. Furthermore, when I click on something that happens in the how can I? When I click on something that, like, for example, the weird worm thing that happened in here, it would only show me options for the control team. Oh, here we go. These arrows. Hit the left arrow. Yeah, I figured it out. Okay, wait, what? It went here? How did it get here? They're not even going the same right direction now. What? Nope, as I said, 2 different guys. What? What do you mean it's 2 different guys? Oh my god, there's also something going on up here. Oh, it went through here and up to here. Okay. Just went up the elevator. Please handle it, guys. Okay, next one. Please make it through. Okay, what's everyone's status? Okay, everyone's still alive. Well, all my favorite employees anyway. Someone died. Yeah, but not one of the important ones. Just one of the grunt people that walk around, you know? It doesn't really matter. Clerks don't count as people. Exactly! Though, can we get like a janitor team here to clean up the body? All of you deserve some time out in the relaxation chamber to heal yourselves. This city is corrupt. Incorrect, you must be strong. Do you love the city you live in? Okay, information team is back into hell. So I'll go ahead and send them back to work. Wait, what? The workday is already over, so no reason to have the control team do anything. We're just grinding at this point. Look, I forgot what happens if you hit yes. Hit yes to what? Oh, Ian was saying yes. Limbus reference. Okay, after this, I'll go ahead and end the day so that we don't get another incident. Or am I too late? No, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Pretty sure that that meter goes up when I send people in, not when they finish. Okay, completed that. Pause. Okay, that's all we could unlock for now. Let's end the day and we'll finish off learning about this creature in the next workday. Don't worry, third game in the series stuff. I think you have to hit it 3 times. But nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. Somewhere in the distance you can hear seagulls. It really wants me to do the seagull one. Over time, her unbearable sorrow grew into a mournful obsession covered in countless lengthy hairs. Seagulls again? Which one should I do, guys? The first one? Okie dokie. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates who is harvesting energy from the abnormality to meet the quota shall face certain death doing so. This is a very basic question, so I am certain you know the right answer. We must continue producing energy. That's not the perfect answer I was expecting. The truest answer is would be to harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. That wasn't an option though. Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. You do seem to listen to my words. I expect you to manage your subordinates with that attitude. Well, she didn't yap so much this time. You exceeded my expectations, despite your first impression. Allow me to explain your next. Yazan, I just heard that your team had a ton of casualties. How many times has it been now? Shouldn't you be at your team's side? It looks super depressing over there. Accidents happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. Dwelling on it only encourages them to cry more, and it will eventually tire them out. But people have died. Maybe you should say something, like at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer up the employees? I mean, we should lead our departments and all. Perhaps your aim is different from mine, then. I see no point in being sentimental, caring too much about the respect of employees or the little complaints they make will sheer you away from what truly matters and what's truly important. I feel like I got something in my eye, one sec. Well, I'm just saying, I guess there's no right answer, is there? We're both busy, so I'll see you later. What do you think, manager? Should I comfort them for the sake of the department's morale? No, it's not necessary. A gesture of goodwill without sincerity is nothing more than an act of diplomacy, after all. We're not the ones whose lives are on the line. We don't live the risk of every moment possibly being the last. Nor are we always so close to death's touch as to not have any attachment to life or worldly values. I disagree with the way Had copes with it. She just seeks to comfort her own mind and turns a blind eye to reality. Nothing can make the sound a human can. It'd be much more helpful to work hard to find ways to minimize casualties in the future. Via insight work, we can indirectly handle the abnormalities. Through insight, we aim to find what they find favorable and unfavorable about their containment unit and adjust the conditions accordingly. Goal: complete 5 insight works. Easy. Confirm. Okay, what's this? Oh, new interfaces and stuff. Okay. Fuck my eye. The interface that visualizes the geometric biometric information of abnormalities and agents will become available. The interface that visualizes damage done by abnormalities, the agents will become available. Manuals that thoroughly describe countermeasures for the abnormalities will be distributed to the clerks to reduce the average levels of fear. What do you guys think? I recommend having someone be at Temperus 3 now, since from now on you have a chance of getting stronger Abnos. Wait, the HP UI was an upgrade? Damn. HP UI? Okay. Confirm. Which one's Temperus? Purple. There, Temperus 3, there, Temperus 3, there, Temperus 3. I have no one's Temperus 3 on this team, so let's make Miku Temperus 3. And make Deku Temperus 2. Begin management. Okay, what the fuck? Guys, is this a machine like this one was, or am I fine? Okay, no, it's not, because that's order usage and this is select work, so it's another abnormal abnormality. What is this room? What? I didn't even notice this here. HP UI is very good to see if you need to move your employees somewhere before they die to an abnormal. It's a meat grinder. Oh, what? Jesus. Okay, let's, again, every 4th abno you get is a tool type abno. So I'm going to have an abno over here be like that then. So the next one you will get will be a tool type. Yep. Okay, attachment work. Let's send Deku in for attachment work. Let's send Miku over to try Instinct. And let's use Instinct with Perry. Perry the platypus. I hope it's not the only safe place on Earth. I miss when a meltdown only meant that I'd have to send someone into a room, not that I would have to actually fight abnos. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. Wait, no, it's choo choo. I don't know what you guys are going on about. You guys been crazy. Me and my sister-in-law were watching, one sec. Let me go rest for a sec. Send attachment, Deku. me and my sister-in-law were watching, have you guys ever watched Athmal videos? We were watching, I was introducing her to, My Street, to the My Street series. And we were, I'm not sure if you guys ever watched that, but in one scene in this high school, prequel series to the My Street series, this guy Aaron is invited over to the main character's house, and the main character's mom burns a ham, and Aaron's like, "Do you have a lemon? I can save it." And then he goes and he turns it into a golden glistening ham, and I was like, "Get yourself a man." And my sister-in-law was like, "Get yourself a man that'll make you a golden ham." Yes, but I haven't watched My Street. Anyway, I need to send somebody, or any Athmal series for ever. Fucking, to be fair, she hasn't made any roleplay series in years. Ever since 2020, she hasn't made any, like, actual roleplay videos. It's just, like, child slop now. Only the mind-numbing brain rot. Yeah, that stuff. Though, I hear that, the reason why it was on my mind and I showed it to my sister-in-law is because I hear that they're going to finally continue and subsequently finish those series. And there's a trailer out now for it. Can I send somebody to do work with this? Deku has horns now? Deku has horns now. Yep. Also, you still have to unlock the sheep stuff. I'm aware. I'm aware. There we go. And there we go. Let's read its log. I wish to sleep eternally. I wished to sleep eternally. So don't bother trying to wake me up again. An abnormality whose form sports a goat's fur and horns. It's not unique in regards to its appearance, with the exception of several colorful eyes embedded upon its body. Gaining information about this abnormality is expected to be difficult due to its ceaseless slumber. The following consoling log illustrates how Void Dream's ability to make any person slumber psychologically affects the employees. The results indicate that we cannot utilize this ability to reduce the mental corruption of our staff. Please refer to this record for further research. Vincent, please make it quick. I gotta sleep, counselor. Is that because of the abnormality? Yeah, I remember seeing something that looked like a sheep pass by me, and well, I fell asleep. Since then I've been like this. Do you remember the dream you had back when that occurred? Oh, I could never forget that dream. Could you please tell me as much as you can about it? It was happy, wonderful, sweet dream. That all the words I need to describe it. Heck, I even felt glad to be working for this company. And I saw a guy who's not with me anymore. He was right next to me. Admitted. Because of that, I couldn't get a hold of myself when I woke up. I see, I've heard a little about you from the other employees recently. All of them say the other thing you do outside of work hours is sleep. Could you please tell me why? Don't you understand what I'm talking about? I just want to have that dream again. That dream where I was there with him, recalling those happy moments. But I couldn't go back no matter how many times I slept. I slept and I slept and I slept and I slept and I slept, and yet, I see. I'd advise you to take some rest in your room. They said everyone who woke up after hearing the abnormalities sound went mad, but people think it's because they had a horrible nightmare they couldn't handle. But it's actually the other way around. The reality they had to wake up was so terrible that the soul gave up on waking life. As you know, time flows differently in dreams. A mere instant of waking life continues an eternity in the dream world. Maybe if Void Dream were to put me to sleep once again, then I might just have that wonderful dream anew. I'll prescribe you with some sleep medicine. I assume that it'll help you sleep. Please get some rest for now. Finally, you will be prohibited from entering the abnormalities containment unit from now on. A demon must change its shape to deceive others. A demon must grant sweet dreams to deceive others. A crack appears in the human mind, and it is shown the dream it yearns for. A demon will never miss the chance to bring one to their doom. Don't say such complicated things. Don't say such scary words. I just want to grant people sweet dreams. Grant them the enrapturing dreams they want. Those who had my dreams are destined to come back to me. So just close your eyes. In the dream, your smile was beaming and we chatted with such liveliness. When I came back to waking life, I realized I was back in the world which you no longer existed. I felt a void as big as that fleeting happiness I felt in my dreams filled my heart. I closed my eyes and forced myself to sleep, but morning was still to come no matter what. I think that's when my soul started to crumble. In fact, I was already broken since the day I parted with you. I've only been acting fine. My soul was already shattering itself into fragments after the passing of that day. Once I saw you again, my yearning for you began to bear down too heavily. I couldn't ever go back to my old self again. Counseling, rest, all of it was useless. I spent days by myself, agonizing until I finally realized it. It lured me with an unforgivable bait, that the price for eating away my nightmares, and it left me with nothing but void, so I would have no choice but to return to it. Then I have lost to it. I don't want to know anything anymore. Please eat my dreams. Okay then. And attachment work, yeah, definitely the best. Yeah, instinct work is the best. Let Miku heal, dude. Where's Miku at? I didn't even look at it. My bad. Oop. Miku gone crazy. Miku has a gun! I forgot Miku has a gun! Oh no! Only send people who can do white damage. I should also send some people from the control team if I can. Send somebody with a gun to handle somebody with a gun, I guess. Where's she going? Okay, everyone's fine now. Let's go. Miku has a gun. And there ain't enough people in this facility for just the two of us, boy. Look at how many people Miku killed. Miku looks surprisingly fine now. for what just happened? I still hear the screams. Guys, Hatsune Miku has a gun. Oh god. Teneth, the fruit of understanding. What, Miku died? How? Oh, what the fuck? We weren't able to learn enough about this thing in time. She jumped into the meat grinder? Bruh. Retry the day. Remember when the first stream was like really easy? You guys remember that? I have to reset up egos. Oh, it doesn't look like I have to. Yeah, I have to do that again. Also, I recommend doing Insight on the meat grinder with Miku instead of Instinct. Okay? Since Instinct means that Fortitude might go up. I don't fully understand the mechanics of that, but I trust you know what you're talking about. I think what happened last stream is Miku got the Eco Gift, which increases her Fortitude up to level 4, and that caused her to fucking kill herself, since, as you read earlier, anyone with Fortitude 4 kills themselves when entering the contain- I actually do not remember reading that. I do not recall reading that, actually. But thank you for the alert. Give her some time. Dude, I thought you just read the first guideline really fast when you unlocked it. I don't recall doing that. You seriously just got the guideline and didn't read it? Man, I've been just getting all the guidelines and then reading them all at once. You should read them as you get them, since like... An employee with level 4 or higher fortitude dove into the completing network. Info might come in handy since like this is an information game. An employee with temperance under level 2 will fall asleep after working on the abnormality, never to reawaken. When the result was bad, the counter decreased. When Void Dream escapes, its light put every employee who came into contact with it asleep. It woke up when the manager shook them. Void Dream eventually returned to its containment unit on its own volition. Warning: attempts to suppress the abnormality will provide it, transforming an extremely hostile enemy entity. This second form is designated as Void Dream 1. Void Dream 1 occasionally crowded while dealing white damage to an entire department. Employees who were asleep due to the abnormalities light woke up, panicked after hearing Void Dream 1's sound. $25. God, this one really gives a toll on Miku. What? Pause. Let me read this. An employee with level 4 or higher fortitude dove into after completing their work. An employee with level 2 or lower temperance dove into. So all of these gonna be like, ah, yeah, if your stats are like this, they're gonna kill themselves. What the fuck? Level 2 or lower temperance. So definitely don't want to send anyone other than Miku into work on the meat grinder. Thank God I chose Miku. When the work result was bad, the counter decreased. When the counter reached 0, the next employee to enter the unit dove into and activated it. The fuck? Actually, I don't think Miku got the ego equipment. I think Miku dived in because she was in the room when the meter resetted because it set off a meltdown. This thing is the reason why I told you to level up temperance earlier, by the way. When blank was in operation, a nearby employee complained that they could hear a continuous melody out of nowhere. We have decided to call this phenomenon addicted. So go work on something else to trigger the meltdown and not have anyone in there when the meltdown gets triggered. Okay, where is it? Huh, I could have sworn that this thing was one of those counter abnos. Where's the meltdown? Oh. Oh, that's not fun. That's not funny. That's not funny. Okay, I'm going to send Perry in to work this. That way the meter will go up one, and then I'll send Miku in to deal with the grinder. Hopefully that strategy works. Okay, the meters went up one. You can just send Miku in, but the meter was on 0, which means that people would... Actually, no, it might have worked because then it would send it up 1 for her entering. So yeah, that probably would have been fine, but still, I'm spooked. The counter and meter are different things. What's the meter then? When the count... What's the counter then? 0, the next employee to enter. The counter is like zoom in on Pipu, Do, and Dia. Oh, is it that? I don't even know what my counter is. That's scary. I need to figure that out. Didn't even read the last guideline. Oh, my bad. I didn't even process that I opened the last guideline. Luby lost consciousness due to an attack by Xavier. After their attack, Xavier dragged Luby to containment unit to be consumed in making music. I feel like I don't know, like, how that exactly that applies to gameplay. Have anything else here to unlock? Nah, just the equipment. Basically, anyone who is addicted will just kidnap employees and shove them into the machine. How do they get addicted? I remember one of them. When Blank was inoperational, a nearby employee complained that they could hear a continuous melody out of nowhere. We have decided to call this phenomenon addicted. How exactly does one become addicted, though? What does being near mean? Does that mean, like, operating? Does that mean happens to be passing by while someone else operates? You'll get shoved in the machine, too. We're almost done for the day. Should cancel work on Pipidodi and send Miku in to work on Sing Machine instead, since Ordeal is about to. Never mind. I typed too slow. Send in like a lower rank grunt to work on like one sin or something to trigger the ordeal. Oh, it's these motherfuckers again? There's one here, and there's one over here. Okay. Let's handle this. Weak to, white. So we'll definitely want my gun guys in. Also send them in. Yo, what is this game? You can tell which motherfuckers will show up based on the color of the dawn. It's next to the meter. Oh, really? This game is kind of like if SCP facility was a energy plant and we were trying to harvest energy off of SCPs. And sometimes they broke containment and we have to like deal with them. Suppress them, if you will. So green means the clankers will come in, and orange means the bugs that killed 2 of your guys come in. One down. and done. Now you guys all rest, and we'll send... Oh, actually, we're finished for the day. Awesome, guys. You did great. I hear the screams of the damned. Okay, this portrait encapsulates a moment. It is what we are destined to lose. Oh, Jesus Christ, epilepsy much? It literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. Those betrayed hearts sank into the depths, slowly forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time. Regular day Lobotomy Corporation. I hear the screams of the damned in my ears. So which one we want to go with, guys? This game is about you managing hell. The safest place on Earth? What's that, the middle one? It literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. The first and second one are alright. Don't know about the third one is. I'll go with this one. I'll go with the second one then. Manager, among these three letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? Can I go with R? C sounds nice. You've picked so you've picked one. Good. Now please listen carefully. Alright, the letter C, not a bad choice. Persons who select C believe that the process is more important than the outcome. Therefore, they are good at planning ahead and enjoy change. They will be able to gain insight and attain inner growth without being confined by the rules. You asked me to pick a letter. It's how you like obtaining all of this, like from me picking between three of the first letters in the alphabet. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There is no scientific basis behind the observations, but it is admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. Okay, so you agree with me, it's a weird. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. It is too odd for me to think about that. A feminine urge to spoil you about the entire game to explain why this choice is about. Bruh. Honestly, I think the biggest issue with choosing what department to upgrade, the fact it isn't a choice. Like, by the time I get another department to upgrade, I already fully upgraded the previous department, so there's no choice about it. There isn't. Maybe there'll be one later in the game where I have to choose between two different departments, but currently there's no reason for this to be a quote-unquote choice. You'll get to choose between two for the next department you want? Okay, that makes sense. One sec, guys. my sister-in-law brought me, my sister-in-law and brother brought me Dunkin' Refresher. I would like to make a request. What's your request, Seed? Also, welcome in. How do you get energy from them? Honestly, I don't know the specifics. I know we interact with them and somehow we get energy. Maybe they let off a radiation. I don't know. Interacting with them. By interacting, I mean your employees. I want to hear you say that you got that colon 3 in you. I got that colon 3 in me, colon 3. Okay, how many points we got left? 2 more points. Okay, everyone's temper is 3 now. Let's upgrade these guys. Prudence. Oh, not that one. It's a gas they let off? Well, that's one way of interpreting it. The whole thing's just steam powered. Begin management. Okay, what we got? Ooh, that does not look fun. Oh, why is it just a creepy room with blood and boxes? You know what? I don't have to interact with it because it is not. It is just a tool, just like this one that I have yet to interact with outside of just making sure it doesn't melt down. Oh yeah, Raven, what up? You can just send someone in to just work on something for these timed use tools to just read all the information about them. I'm not worried about it. Unless you think it's important. Like tell someone to work them and not cancel. You can just get the information and restart the day. Oh, really? Huh. Well, that's a strategy. But required 25. Suppose I should use fast forward. Was your dental insurance for your employees here? Non-existent. You see, we just send them into this abnormality that rips out all of their cavities and then eats them. Interesting. Who needs dental insurance when you have weird abnormalities? I think you got all the info now. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. What ended up happening? Ditto has become a demigod! Oh my god! V everything! Gamba, 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 gamba! I've gotten max IV Ditto. Day or night. My Ditto is unstoppable. And this is why I said this Abno is glitched. Should I keep, like, does it end up causing problems that my Ditto is perfect? Or am I cool with doing that? Keeping that? Log, a mysterious worn-out machine used for operations. When an employee uses the machine, they will experience an increase in all their stats. This machine was designed to pull back the skull and destroy nerve tissue safely and efficiently. What is this, the lobotomy machine? The stats will increase greater and the longer the machine is used. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. Be sure to stop the machine when it displays yes. If it stopped while on no, all the stats will drop as much as they were due to increase. To those who answered yes to the question, do you love your city, were deemed cured. Those who answered no weren't allowed to discharge. The increased stats will... So I understand what you guys were talking about earlier now. The increased stats will return to normal when the next day. However, employees who've given more than 200 points and their stats will vanish the next day. Does that mean Ditto would vanish? The longer the machine is in use, the better a person becomes. Furthermore, the longer it's used, the faster the question will change. Caution, there once was an incident where an employee who used the machine for 5 times or more in a single day exploded on the spot. Read its info. This is what I was referencing when I went, do you love your city, in the city you live in earlier? Well, not this Abno, but an Abno related to this Abno in Limbus Company. You should restart the day, but now you know everything about this Abno now. Sick. Let's send Ditto into this Abno real quick. To right. Wait. There we go. And figure out about this. Then I'll reset the day. $100 HP and SP. Is that what this does? They'll definitely become a demigod after that. Ditto is just zooming. Boat. I see now why they called it a Yeti. Oh my god, why doesn't it have cool ass tattoos though? Should I bother sending anybody? I plan to reset the day. Once I learn everything there is to know about this. Send out Ditto. The experiment must proceed. Ditto is taking forever. Went the long way around, like Jesus. Yeah, beat his ass. Oh, that one has a gun. Damn. Why? Well, why did you stop shooting it? That's a large pupper. They all have guns, actually. Damn, they're so useless for having guns. It's just that the guns are useless. His name is Princess. Send out more. I don't know, I think Ditto got this. I think Ditto got this. Yeah, Ditto got this. Wait, is the dog dead from now on? That's interesting. Oh, nope. Nope, the dog's back. Damn. Anyway, let's send Ditto back into the machine. All your guys are snoozing, I see that. Oh, including Ditto? No, Ditto's over here. I don't know why I was seeing their name. Oh, because that's what happens when I'm not selecting anyone right now. You can spam left click on them to wake them up. Again? God, this takes forever. Read the stuff you've unlocked so far. A bomb shelter that completely protects its interior from all hazardous influences of the outside world, including light. Any subject who enters the shelter from the 27th of March will be immune to all forms of damage. However, this does not apply to damage caused by 00991. Furthermore, the subject HP and SP will slowly recover starting the moment they enter the shelter from the 27th of March. Why specifically the 27th of March? What? The shelter will retain the memories of that day. What day? The subject enters shelter from 27th of March while being pursued by a hostile entity. The subject will become undetectable to the pursuer. Where's Ditto? Wake up. Beat up that chicken. Wait, is the fucking lamb head now its ass? That's weird. Yeah, beat that clock. So yeah, just leave them to deal with that, and Deco in containment. I thought they handled that pretty well. Company P wishes to construct the safest place on Earth. As such, the interior of the shelter houses a large number of non-perishable goods, which would allow anyone who stayed inside to survive an extremely long period of time. If any subject remains inside the shelter from the 27th of March for more than 30 seconds, the counter... that explains what's going on. randomly chosen currently contained in the facility will fall to 0. Such a phenomenon will repeatedly occur to all containment units until the subject exits the shelter from the 27th of March. Oh, it unlocked the final one. Let me pause it real quick. Thanks to this shelter, the select refugees were safely shielded from the ocean of endless screams and bloodshed. What? However, the shelter, while perfectly safe on the inside, alters the reality of the outside to be even more hopeless. It literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. Damn, that's crazy. How high is his HP now? Does it max at 100 or? Yeah, it maxes at 100. Okay, so we reset the day now. Yep, now we restart. Okay. Well, that was fun. It was fun having a demigod ditto. He can make his HP even higher with ego gifts. Let's go. Anyway. Begin management. So now we still have all the information, right? Oh, no. That was just for us to learn one time and then never again, I guess. You have it in your noggin? Yep. Okay, get to work then. While I'm trying to learn this, I want to focus on only the information department because I don't really like how uncontrolled this room is, and I need to learn everything it has to offer. So I want to focus on a very small scale instead of dealing with the whole department. There's nothing really to upgrade here. Okay, we're about to set off the, there we go. Not a big deal. Attachment, let's send in a carry. Let her rest a bit more before I send her back in, but can I unlock anything at the current moment? No, not really. I need to get 16 to unlock either of these. You should get basic information first, since that lets you see the current counter. Oh, good. I really need that. and if it's safe to send someone in to work on it yet. You also get its name, which like... Oh, I hate that. Okay, abnormality, basic information. Singing machine. Okay, so its counter is at 2. And it said when it drops to 0. When the counter reaches 0, the next employee to enter the dove into singing machine when activated. When the work results was bad, the counter decreased. She is also... she is the Abno. Who is the Abno? What? You've been sending Hatsune Miku to work on the singing machine? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. It's stupid how I haven't been realizing that. That's fun. It took me a second to realize what you were trying to point out. No, pause. The fuck are you? Weak to white. Tag type unknown? I don't like that. Clown emoji. I'm gonna cancel, this work, if I can. I guess I can't. Okay, send in Miku, Raven, and these two. Okay, now send in... Are they already going to suppress the other guy? Yep. Okay, situation. Oh, there's still one more. Pause. Suppress. Suppress. Suppress, suppress, suppress. I hated that. Okay. Everybody chill out. Go to your rooms. I'll give you a moment to calm down. Actually, the info team is fine to keep working already. Insight. Miku. Instinct. Parry. Attachment. Deku. Raven, the big red counter. Raven, hit pause. What's up? Oh no. You're right. Leave that alone. That fucker can stay alone for the rest of the night. We're about to finish anyway. Thanks for the call out. The clown decreases the Abno's counter and then TPs away. Bruh. And with this one, I think we're good. Yep. Can we buy anything? Yep. Okay. End of work day. Day 10. Manager? Is there something wrong? Yeah. The change in art style is kind of throws off. You're pretty though. I can't lie. I can't lie. You have very delicate facial expressions in this art style. I like how your hair flows. Oh, also, why are these two dead? Ah, I see. Will you wait just a moment? If you cannot bear to look, you should close your eyes. Is that why your eyes are always closed? Who is she? She's like an AI assistant. Clanker. That's crazy. Look at the background. Yeah, I saw the first thing I saw. I just didn't comment on it. Will you wait just a moment? There, I fixed it. There was a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. It's a technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive of a technology, really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a momentary shutdown of the brain's functions. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So I installed cognitive filter. If you in your display, you mean what I just saw is what's just constantly going on around me and I just can't see it? That's a little fucked. Everyone in the game who has a story sprite is a clanker, actually. Yeah. While the cognitive filtered functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who could ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen of your office. Trust me, before the cognitive filter was installed, many managers lost their sanity on the seat. I cannot allow you to join them. Okay. The art style which you see all the time is the manager sees in the story. Okay, so let's try and strengthen Corone, because Corone is pretty weak. It'd be nice if we could get her to be the same level as her co-workers. 3 or minimum. There we go. You should save your job for now, I think. Okie dokie. Begin management. Okay, we still need to upgrade this to the final info level, and then we could use getting all the equipment from this. So, attachment. You better give Singing Machines gear to Miku, by the way. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. I hope it looks Miku themed, at least, because, you know, she's wearing a very Miku looking blue suit right now. So it would be a shame if it wasn't color coded as well. Miku, kinda. Sending in Miku. Miku, Miku. Na 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 na. I'm swinging in my swinging chair. How does it look with my model? Does it look like I'm just slowly tilting my head away and then tilting it back? Yeah, that is what it looks like, it doesn't it? Oh, Jesus Christ! That's one hell of a ego weapon. Oh, John. Oh, God. Well, we have all the information now, so let's read about this entity. One sec. Oh, also, what's the other one? That's still locked? The ego suit that can be produced from this abnormality. Didn't we unlock everything? Well, it has to be not locked. This abno just doesn't... Oh. Well, that's disappointing. But at least that means we don't have to change Miku's appropriate looking outfit. It takes the form of a long cuboid machine. At first glance, all it seems to be is a simple industrial grinder. However, the existence of it having an individual will, I would assume with those eyes, meets the criteria to be classified as an abnormality. When approached or touched, the employee will become delirious and throw themselves into the abnormality's mechanical body. Afterwards, the machine's ventilation fan will quickly shut off, and the sound of the abnormality operating can be heard from within. The process takes about 5 minutes. After a few experiments, we have concluded that the abnormality desires to gain music from this interaction. There is no detailed research into this abnormality's music. However, there is a hypothesis that it has special characteristic that attracts humans in correlation to their specific behaviors or psychological counseling records. If one of our employees has been determined to be addicted to the music, they will need to be treated quickly to prevent any collateral damage. I just wanted to write the observation report and get out, but he was acting odd. I warned him not to get too close, but Redacted took one step closer. He said he'll let me hear a fantasy. Then he opened up the lid and jumped into the machine. The lid closed and a loud noise came from inside the creature. There was no way to know what was happening, but I was too terrified to do anything, admitted. In the dark, I realized that thing was playing an instrument, crushing and cutting. Redacted. Body. It was creating a rhythm. As I was contemplating my horrific realization, the lid opened again. Bits and pieces of Redacted were in there. So little that you had to wonder what happened to the rest. Admitted. Notice must read symptoms of addiction to the music of singing machine. 1. Attempted to bring other employees to the containment unit singing machine by physical force. 2. Dilated pupils. 3. Greatly reduced the concentration and cognitive abilities. 4. Refusal to listen to other forms of music. Please list any additional symptoms that are found and immediately report any employees that are suspected of the noted symptoms. Excerpt from incident logs. Employee M1840 went missing in the company 2 days later. On this part of the corpse was found inside the singing machine. Genomic analysts revealed that the corpse belonged to the missing employee. The employee was a new hire who had only worked for the company for 3 months, and they had no record of an assignment to work with the abnormality. The culprit was found to be employee Redacted, who was in charge of the singing machine. Redacted confessed after extensive investigation. I know it's crazy, but I had to hear the music again. It was stuck in my head for months. I performed all kinds of experiments. When the machine takes in a cat, it plays for 1 minute. A large dog, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. It might sound ridiculous, but I feel satisfied having heard it once more. Oh, yeah, fun fact, but once every 3 or 6 months, Limbus Company adds in stuff from their Lobotomy Corporation or Library of Runia as IDs or egos. One of the abnos that got extra content in Limbus is the singing machine. I'll send a showcase vid. I'll send a showcase vid of Singing Machine Sinclair in your Discord. Feel free to check it out once the stream's over. For sure. God, now that I'm hydrating, my digestive has kicked up. Okay, where were we? So, how much does it cost to buy a rocket? Ooh, 40. Well, I suppose that makes sense. It'll take a lot of grinding, though. Okay, the counter's still at 1, so we should be safe to send Miku in again. What? Oh, Miku's right there. Wait, does that mean if I send them in, they'll die? If it reads, then it means that they'll die. Okay, I will not send them in there. This is also from a mod. Okay. I'm surprised I haven't noticed that until now. I'll leave Miku alone then. I don't know what specifically would kill her, but... like, what specific reason? I like how we just call her Miku now. Well, that's what her name is. Like, her name's Miku. Oh no, it wants me to send somebody in. It wants me to send somebody in. Miku would still die. I think it said Deku would survive if I sent them in. Send in someone from control. Good idea. Hold on. Insight. Would die. Would die. Let's send in Corone. Because it looks like the work success rate is 0.2% higher than it would be if I sent in Ditto. I wonder why Miku would die and other people wouldn't. I must have missed something with the rolls. Let me look over them again. Might just be bugged. Pretty sure Miku has level 3 fortitude. Has more than level 2 temperance. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, level 3 temperance. Level 3 fortitude. I don't see why Miku would die. Still would die. All your abnos are chill, so it should be fine. this guy. Okay, let's handle these guys one by one. They're still weak to purple and white. And that should be enough. Oh damn, these guys handled one? Oh no, it just teleported. Oh god, they're both in the same room. I hate that. Okay, they're still suppressing. Oh wait, are they both dead? Damn. I think it's over. That was quick. Okay, we're almost done with the day. Okay, Deku should finish us up. There we go. We're all good to go. Day 11 is a milestone, right? Every day with a 1 or a 6 in the lowest digit being a milestone. I'm coming for you, you who will be reduced to ash like me. I shall heal you, cursing you of all disease and injury you possess. The snow is steady melting, perhaps because spring is coming, or it might be the palace collapsing. Yep, memory repo day. Which one should I select? This one kind of reminds me of the Plague Doctor SCP. Third one or fourth one. So the snow is steadily melting, perhaps because the spring is coming, or it might just be the palace collapsing, or I'm coming for you, you who will be reduced to ash like me. I'll go with the third one. Sounds a little less threatening. I don't know. Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You call me B. I am an insider, someone who knows a lot about the company. Please understand that I cannot reveal my identity. I'm going to tell you 3 truths that the company wishes to keep hidden over the following days. Tell me, please, why do you think we're hired by the company? Should I rephrase that? Let me ask you this then. Are you satisfied with your job here? I would say so, yes. Is that so? Well, I can't judge whether or not you're telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Would you say I'm wrong? Each time we speak, we'll need to be as brief as possible.
Monty 69 Bear 69 has joined the brigade.
Welcome to the brigade, Monty. I'm ending the call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. Should we go with safety or training team? Check out which Serapha you FW more? How do I check that out? Does clicking on them not confirm? Like, does clicking on them show me more information? Oh, I accidentally clicked, but I was right. Yep. Hey, I'm the guy in charge of safety team. We can exchange names later. Want to open up my department and skip over to managing? Hello, manager. I'm in charge of the training team. Are you thinking of opening up my department today? I bet you Anna wants me to pick Hod. I saw you saying Hod was the GOAT earlier. No comment. Memory respiratory imprinted. Okay, I think I'll end stream here. Like, this is the point where it's safe to end stream now, right? Or do I need to click employee assign? Do I need to assign employees first and then go into management and then I can quit? No, it should be good. Okay, I think I'll end stream here today. We got through the second set of days. You haven't done anything yet. Awesome. Bye, Raven. Bye. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you next week. I think this is the final stream. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Saturday. So I'll see. So keep an eye out for the scheduled Monday afternoon. It's probably just gonna be the same as it was last week and the week before. But keep an eye out anyway in case I change my mind. It'll be on the Discord and on YouTube posts and on my Twitter and on my Blue. I never mentioned this. I also have a BlueSky. If you guys use BlueSky, I also post my schedule there when I remember to do so. But I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.